healing here for this full moon in Aries, happening October 17th, which I don't know. My days have been very confused recently, so hopefully everyone is being able to keep track. But I think is it Thursday? That sounds right. So, anyways, with this video, I'm just going to talk about the energies that I feel, what I have channeled, sitting in this energy, look at the cards, and then do a quick energy clearing and a visualization as well. And then if you like my content, please like, subscribe, and share. Thank you very much. And then we'll go ahead and get into the energy. So the energy that I was feeling is kind of like, this is not a I know people want to manifest on full moons, but it doesn't feel like a manifestation full moon. It feels more like a let go and set intentions, and not necessarily try to make anything happen, but more like organize yourself and start to get those ideas organized to start taking action on them. I'm also feeling that the Aries is still in Cancer, so there's like a little slowdown for that. Like, it's not a action period. And I also feel like we're we're definitely in a turning point, because I started to feel that last week for myself. Like, there is also, we're almost to Scorpio season, and so I just felt like Libra is kind of balancing everything out, so we can see what we need to move forward on and be organized and actually have intentions to move forward and change things in our life. So this full moon is feeling like dropping things and deciding what you're going to drop, what you're going to pick up, what is your next move. So when it is time to start trying to manifest or create those things, it is like go time. And I don't feel it is, I don't want to say that you'll have to wait a whole moon cycle to start taking action, but I just feel like this week things might be a little tense, or you may feel the need to change, but it's like, don't rush it. Don't try to force anything. And that's kind of like how, I mean, you really shouldn't have to force anything. Things, there will be a struggle, but in the struggle you find growth, and the forcing of something is a waste of energy. Kind of like, if you're trying to make something happen so badly, it's not supposed to happen that way. You should pivot and change that, and um be able to move better with, not, I wouldn't say ease, but it's like there's just things, obstacles in your life that happen that make you pivot, and then you actually find or pick up what you need to, and flows better versus forcing something. And then that's kind of, yeah, I just feel like it's just getting yourself organized, and knowing what you're going to take action on when it is time. Okay, so let's look at the cards. So we have the transition card, and I'm going to have to look at it to read it. The frequency of transition supports our deep understanding and the ever-changing nature of existence and our lives, so that you can learn to let go, surrender to the process, and allow transition to occur with ease and grace. So that's weird, because it is ease and grace. But I feel like sometimes even the getting ready to transition or move is like the hardest part. And then so that allows us to move into it a little easier. And then we have 15, compassion. And this one is: the frequency of compassion supports our ability to stand by others without judgment and be divine mediators between heaven and earth, spirit and matter. So the unconditional love can flow from source through our hearts and into the world. Um, and I'm going to say that it's not even just with your peers or with relations that you have, but even with yourself. It is important that we are not harsh with ourselves, or it's always have compassion for yourself and for others, and to find that softness versus you know trying to judge or trying to um for some reason force keeps coming up in my mind, make something more than it is. And it just feels like, because the so I'm being drawn to this card too, which is 413, which is synergy. And it's kind of like these two things working together in order, or these energies to work together in order to be able to pivot and um, change easier. And then the other card, sorry, I'm going to put that down. So this was the guidance card, and it's blessings and abundance. And immediately when I saw it, they both have that S shape, and it's just feeling like that change. And I'm just feeling like you allowing, or like I said earlier, where it's using this full moon to plan out action versus forcing it, will help that transition and that flow better. And it's blessing and abundance. And I was also thinking that, because it says blessings, this is like, I definitely think that we can let stuff go and have an intention of what we want to bring in, but kind of giving the universe that room to bring it to us, versus, or us like kind of putting out our feelers and like putting the energy out and allowing it to come so we can respond. That's kind of also how I was thinking. But that S energy, and it's kind of also it's just feeling like a smooth transition. That's interesting. But I'm going to go with it. So then our other cards that we got for, which got kind of a bit for this full moon, um, is the Six of Pentacles. And that, I mean, it's kind of an infinity as well, but it's also in that kind of S shape. Um, and I can never say the word, but uh, it is like that exchange of give and take. And I definitely think with this full moon, it kind of is a give and take, where you let go, surrender, um, and allow something else to come in, but you're not trying to like call it, make it happen. Because it's more. I just keep feeling like it's like a gentle call. I don't know. And a gentle exchange. Like, we shouldn't be, especially because the Cancer, actually, we have the Chariot card as well. Since Aries is in Cancer, it's kind of a Aries is kind of muted and not able to do the actions that that Aries is usually able to do. Um, but it just feels like, I don't know, a gentler kind of calling versus, taking firm action. Um, and then we have the Temperance card, and I am kind of feeling like it goes back to that synergy card and the compassion and transition working together. And it's just like that alchemy of finding the balance. And even the next card we have is the Page of Pentacles, and it's like, it really, I just keep thinking of creating seeds and those intentions and nurturing them to grow versus trying to force something to happen. And then we also have two aces, actually. So we have the Ace of Pentacles and the Ace of Cups, which, I mean, ace usually have, sorry, not ace, but those are usually initiations. And it's, it's kind of in after this setting the intentions that these two energies come in. And then the Two of Wands is follows up with being the last card, and it kind of just reminds us to have that patience and that ability to wait versus taking strict action and being like, I'm going to make this happen with the Chariot. It's like using all these energies and knowing that you are um, setting things up to move smoothly through the transition. And that's just kind of what I keep feeling. Um, and getting organized with that, and that's like the Libra season, balancing stuff out, clearing out things that you don't need, clearing out, organizing, bringing in that balance. And that's just what I keep feeling, is like balancing it, setting intentions, and waiting for the time to act. So I'm just going to glance at the cards real quick. The Ace of Pentacles and the Ace of Cups also make me feel with the blessings and abundance, um, calling these energies in, uh, making something new, growing something, filling your own cup. And filling your own cup with, it's making me feel like it can be an emotional love, which emotion, a love for someone else, but I also feel like a love for yourself and what you need to move forward on, and knowing that you are supporting yourself, and with supporting yourself you are able to fill your own cup and then help others by filling theirs, or pouring a little bit of yours into theirs, which also goes back to the Six of Pentacles, that give and take, and the alchemy of the temperance, of the balance. Okay, I think that is everything. So we'll go ahead and move on to the visualization. So make yourself comfortable. If you need to pause the video and come back to this later, cool, listen to it later. But we'll go ahead and start. Make yourself comfortable. You can keep your eyes open, however, whatever works best for you, to relax and feel into these energies, or allow these energies to help you. I always place my hands on my heart. You're welcome to place your hands wherever you want. And I'm just going to take 3 high quality deep breaths. I am wearing my microphone, so hopefully it's not too loud. But we'll just do what we do. All right, so we're going to inhale and then exhale. We're going to inhale And then exhale. Inhale. And then exhale. We are going to ask Archangel Michael to step into our right, bringing his blue light flames, however you want to see him, or whatever he brings to you. Allow his energy to wash over you. We're going to ask him to set a bubble of protection around us. And we are going to ask him to swipe his sword around us, removing any energies that no longer serve us, energies that have attached to us that we're not aware of, and just anything that we do not need. If you feel something on you, go ahead and allow yourself to brush it off. Feed it to his blue flames. Just let it burn away. Then we are going to ask Archangel Gabriel to step into our left. And you can feel her energy in your heart space, filling it with love and allowing it to radiate throughout your body. She sends support, love, and strength. Then we ask Archangel Uriel to step in front of us. He brings red flames, burning off any old ideas that we do not need, activating new ideas, new passions, new sparks within us, helping us guide our actions, our way, illuminating new possibilities. Then we ask Archangel Raphael. He will come in with green flames. They will wash over us. And we ask him for his healing, for his love, on the physical level, the emotional, mental, soul healing. And we're just going to take a few deep breaths, just two, and let the energy settle around us. We're going to feel our feet or whatever is touching the ground. If you're laying, you can still imagine your feet sinking into the earth or your whole body. It doesn't, whichever you feel safe. Allow her to hold us. Send her love. And allow her to send love and support to us as she always does. And as you sit there, you can feel the soft light of the divine touching your forehead. And as it expands, you're descending in a beam of light. letting it wash over you, absorbing into your skin, into your body, just taking away anything that you do not need, and filling your body with energy. The light is slowly going to dim. It will still be there, but it will just feel like the sun. The earth is still holding you, and the scene is going to change. You can be sitting at the beach with a bonfire at a campsite. But just know that there is a small fire in front of you, contained in a fire pit. And we're just going to sit and watch the fire for a little bit. And if you feel called to stoke the fire or kindle it or care for it in any way, do so. You can also imagine that you're journaling. And as you journal, you're just going to take some pages that you don't need and just feed them to the fire. And if you just want to sit back and watch the fire, watch the flames dance, that's okay too. If an animal comes up to you, just pay attention to the air, to the scene, to the sky, or just to the fire, whichever is comfortable. We'll have a few moments of silence and just let the scene play out. When you're ready, you can imagine the flames dimming into small embers. And you can watch them as they slowly extinguish themselves. And whatever feels right for you, the sand, the earth, water, you can pour it over the fire or the embers to extinguish it completely. And when you're ready, you can stand up from wherever you're at. And we're going to slowly return back And as you return back, you can bring gentle movement to your body. You can blink. You can bring your awareness back. Movement to your body. And that is our full moon in Aries for this October. I hope everyone's month is going well. Happy birthday, happy celebration. Hopefully, somebody has something going on that they can be proud of, be happy, celebrate. Um, and thank you. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for watching. And with all my videos, I always intend for someone to walk away with some sort of healing or some sort of new view or pivot or change that they can move forward on. So, thank you guys, and I will see you guys next at the new moon, and I will do a week ahead predictions as well.